like, comment, and subscribe because I came across this the other day. This, and as a Amazing World of Gumball Dick Rider, and like, hold on, pause, and no diddy, and like one of the main ones is like, oh, Gumball solos, Gumball solos, blah blah blah. He does not solo these two, and I can't explain like why comic book him throughout the whole entire series can't solo episode 1 PBCO and Pepco. Niggas about to be mad, but hear me out. I'm about to explain the whole episode 1, and I still don't understand why on the Battle Versus Wiki, they shit says planetary. Even though they, okay. First episode, we get introduced to our main character type shit. Look at Brody. Hold on, pause. Yeah, let me stop playing. But we get introduced to the fact that bro is just a regular high school student type shit. His parents are leaving for a trip, so he about to turn up. And then his mom tells him not to bother this chick that he never heard of. Like, who the fuck is that? So bro plays it off and said, okay, I go off. And he's like, who the fuck is that? Anyway, this the anime opening plays, and it's a little fire, just a little bit. Not nothing like on Blueberry level or like One Piece songs. Or like some other fire ass anime openings like Tokyo Ghoul. But at least it does give us some context on who the fuck, whoever like that girl name is. I cannot pronounce it. I'm not going to attempt to. It seems like the anime is going to be about the main focus, which is him, and basically her, who's his love interest. And from the anime opening, it seems like bro, she just looked at the stars, and we kind of got a spoiler that she wished upon it or something. And that's what made her a pop star type shit. You see all these characters and you see the giant dog and you just like, oh, okay. Well, this is definitely about to be a romance anime. Nothing wrong with that. I mess with romance anime heavy, but the first time I watched Pop Team Epic was before, like, it was on Tsunami on Sunday night or whatever. I can't remember. But I do remember they showed a trailer before playing the anime, so I'm just kind of shocked at how this turned out. That shock disappeared quickly. Roll the clip. Yeah, the first Giga Chad move that they fucking do is rip through reality in the first episode, basically telling you that the shit you just seen is not about to happen. It's not fucking real. Get ready for a whole bunch of chaos. The first clip is basically one girl getting punched. Yeah, and despite like she just getting punched and asked the other one if she had said, and the other one's like, nah, not set, G. And at the very first episode, they have deep-ass voices for some reason. I figure out later on that it's two different versions where the female voice and the male voice, and they have different dialogue and la 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 la. But that does not matter. But get into the overpowered shit. This girl asked basically beef or chicken, pissing off one of them. But yeah, the other one answers beef, and she spits and goes like, you've been spared. Anyways, she is God. And basically can tell her anything. And she asks, do you love me type shit? And the other one replies with a whole lot. Alright, getting to the more overpowered shit. She was in a video game because manipulation, blah blah, and was late and was flying down, and there was clouds, and she was all the clouds, or her friend was all the clouds, and trying to progress this was like very little to my brain at the time watching this on Tsunami. But then I realized the actual episode is starting. Not gonna lie, she introduced herself first episode, and despite reading it, I immediately called her Peppico because why not? And an average 14-year-old, 7th grader, and you will find pretty much everywhere. Peppico bumps into this chick, and if you get that reference, you're kinda a weeb, and I'm not gonna hold you. Matter of fact, nah, ain't no kinda. If you get this reference, you're definitely a weeb, but I deadass don't have to say nothing. I really don't have to say nothing. Anyways, a nuke comes down and then it drops and then, vaporizes them. So the natural thing to do after getting vaporized is basically just to wake back up again because, what a good morning type shit. But she realizes that she's kind of late, like last time. And then Brody gets hit on the head by bumping into somebody, saying her feelings are hurt. Long story short, immediately she starts asking for her shit back. Like, give me my shit back. And then she has yes or no video game options. So she out of the both options, she decided to give it back. Then she's like, "Psych, nah, bitch, you thought I'm taking this shit for myself, ho." While watching this, I was like, "W Pipico," but yeah, it didn't end well because she did 9999 damage. But don't worry, she ended up waking up in a costume type shit. I don't know what reference this is. Somebody else knows. And my girl Pipico was like she seen her op, and her op said, "Don't shoot," type shit. If you shoot, you're basically dead. Or if it's under attack type shit. So yeah, she shot immediately the people that was on her side, and then she was about to shoot, but then my girl Pipico ended up getting knocked out, and the op said, "Don't shoot." So I'm like, damn, what the fuck is going on? Then she wakes up again, and I started thinking this was ReZero. But she was like, "I can't take this shit no more." And then Peppico looked to the side of her and seen her op basically talking, moving speed. I don't give what reference this is to. I thought it was Danganronpa. I may be uncultured as hell, but this is definitely a reference to a game or anime or something. And then I anyways, the power of glitching. This is what made them broken first episode, other than the god thing. But she ends up running because she's like, "I'm tired of all these references, these anime goddamn references. I just need help," type shit. And then she looked to the side of her, and I know what reference this is. And I know what reference this is. I may have not known the other ones, but I'm cultured. But anyways, I guess they blurred her out because anyways, Truck-kun hit them, which logically ended up glitching them to the Pokemon verse. Shout out to Pokemon. And basically said, "Choose your Pokemon." And it was all the ops. And then they glitched. And and I seen this video game before, but I don't know the name of it. And after all that glitching and more glitching, we get some lore. You may think this is a joking series, but it turns out that this has some lore with some canon ass shit in there. And it like, calm down, it's just temporary that she's in this bitch. And they basically like before they can explain it, remember what they said because that's important. But turns out the op is a hero, and bro saved it, and they did this cool pop team epic type shit in the background. And at this moment, I'm like, what the fuck am I watching? But I also love the chaos because I am chaos. I am the incarnate. Anyways, long story short, she ended up escaping with the girl. So then the anime gods pull up. Like, I'm not joking. So all of the gods are basically plotting, and they basically go like,
4コマをそのままアニメにするなど許すわけにはいかない。すべては我ら委員会のシナリオ通りに。
So the gods of anime basically come up with a plan because they like, this is too much bullshit. This is too much comic relief. Like, we got to get rid of these hoes. So they basically go like, "Hey, we got a plan to get rid of this whole entire shit." And I'm like, this is kind of cool. That was a weird lore drop, but they get straight back to the goofy type stuff. But that is important later, but I'm only explaining season 1 unless, like the video. But they end up in the Sonic world. Saying basically it's over, thanks for watching. Technically didn't really end, but the rest of the clips was like not important to the lore. But after a whole bunch of more silly clips, like it basically ends. And this, like basically being God itself, glitching the whole entire anime, basically getting the whole gods to basically be their ops throughout the first goddamn episode. And all the shit they was able to do, like fucking take a whole entire nuke, blah blah, it's just literal. I'm not even kid you not. It's nowhere near the bullshit they do later. I kid you not. These bitches end up pulling some of the most crazy feats I have ever witnessed. And I'm like, I like niggas like Scarlet King. I like I like niggas like the Weaver, the Boundless Weaver. If you can scale him that level, I like overpowered niggas. And I have never seen them pull feats like these two bitches. So I keep calling. I won't watch my bees for now. I'm not trying to get canceled. I love them a lot though. But that's how overpowered they are. And I love Gumball. I dick ride him all the time. But he is not beating these two. And if you somehow believe that that Gumball can still win, just comment nicely. You need more proof. like the video, and maybe I'll do a part 2. Or if you want to see a part 2, either way, like the video. In a comment, AEW, they solo. But make a part 2. Also, I'm not going to even hold any of you. Join the Discord type shit.